Welcome back. More highlights coming at you here. Let's pick things up with a trip to the land of Lincoln, Aaron.
Yes, Mount Carmel fighting for its playoff life tonight. That's because you have to have a minimum of 5 wins to qualify for playoff contention in Illinois. The Golden Aces come into tonight 4-4, so clearly a big win for them. They need a win as they host 1-7 Lawrenceville, and boy, does Mount Carmel have a great entrance there.
That's a long walk.
Yes, it is, the snake pit.
Winded after that.
First Indians drive, they're moving the ball, but oh, doink! Pass goes off the receiver into the hands of Mount Carmel's Owen Blake. Interception Aces, they take over. So the Golden Aces drive down, and then from the Lawrenceville 31, it's Elliott Acree taking the handoff. Gets out into the open, and despite the Indians' best efforts to push Acree out, he gets across the goal line for 6. A penalty on the extra point puts the ball up to 1, so Mount Carmel goes for 2, and they get it as Jackson Kling powers in, and it's 8-0 Aces. So Lawrenceville drives back down and tries to answer with a field goal here, but the snap is mishandled, the kicker whiffs, and Mount Carmel makes the tackle there. They'll take over. The Golden Aces then go back to work. River Dasher to Jack Webb. What a catch there, stretching up, and it's a first down. Flip the field to the second quarter. The Aces 4th and 2 at the Indians 8. The ball goes to Kling, and he scores easily to make it 15-zip. And Mount Carmel goes on to win 42-15. Golden Aces are playoff eligible.
Nice. All right, now let's get back to Indiana sectionals here. Full steam ahead into Class 3A first. Mount Vernon hit the road to face Southridge. The Raiders won their earlier meeting this year 21-6. Warming up is quarterback Ryder Snodgrass. He's ready to go. Early in this one, Snodgrass to his man Luke Weintraut for the score, just dumping it in his hands, 7-0 Mount Vernon. And then what a brawl and a dogfight this one was. Smashing the ball up the middle is Southridge. Why not do it again? Justin Leathers that time to even things up at 7. Leathers later back in the hands of Southridge, looking to get this offense moving after the touchdown. Nice throw to his man Sam Gasser. Next play, Leathers looking over the middle. Wrong team there. Shane Krieger takes it over. A man on our Player of the Week nominee list last week. He gets the defensive action. Southridge wins 26-7.
Ooh, another good one there. All right, we head up to Knox County. 8-1 Gibson Southern against 3-6 Vincennes Lincoln. They've played everybody close. Titans already up 10. Looking for more. Zach Foster with a big one up the middle off a nice play fake. 3 minutes to go in the first half. Later in the drive, Colin Shearer punches it in from 6 yards out. Just a beautiful 2-minute drill by the Titans. And now they would be up 29-12 going into the third quarter. The speedy Cooper Collins flushed out of the pocket, throws all the way across to Gavin Kelso. That's a nice game for the Alices. The game will pays off right there. Big third down. Collins keeps it himself, goes right up the middle into a pile of Titans. In the end, it's a first down. But that Gibson Southern defense was swarming all game long. They take down Lincoln big time by a final of 50-12. Gibson Southern moving on to the semis.
All right, one more game now in Class 3A sectional. That's in Princeton. The 3-6 Tigers hosting 4-5 Mater Dei. The Wildcats hope to make a run without their quarterback, Tate Mallory. Colton Sally has taken the reins of the Cats offense since he went out. 21-0 Cats when we pick it up, and we walked in just in time to see Jackie Ford plunge in from the 1, 35-0. After a Princeton punt, Mater Dei goes back to work. Sally throws to the sideline. Gavin Weingart, he's got the Jets all the way, 47 yards down the sideline for a touchdown, 42-0 Wildcats. Shout out to Brandon and Pam. Pam's my mom's name, so that's good. I know they're pumped, and maybe my mom is too. She's probably watching. Hi, Pam. Anyways, Tigers really need something positive, but the pitchback fumbled. Mater Dei recovers from there. Sally on the slant to Nolan Schickel, and he gets in from 26 yards out. 6 more. 49-0 Mater Dei, but there was at least something positive for the Tigers. 2 seconds left in the half. Got to hurry. Kale Belote fires to Quinton Volts, reaches the ball across the goal line for the touchdown, but otherwise, Mater Dei all day, 70-6. All right, now we keep rolling. One more here. Let's get to the Class 1A sectional where South Spencer is at Tecumseh. The Braves are rolling coming into this one. Joey Paradin's upset, but hey, they've won 4 of their last 5. Big run here for Tate Schulte, though, going against him for South Spencer. Jaden Sarver finds Braden Hughes here with a massive run and a truck to finish it off. Let's see it. Get off. Oh, it felt like he didn't need to do that, but he wanted to get the big hit. Later, Jacek Miller gets the ball off at the line while being hit here. Tate Schulte finds the ball and the end zone. Let's see it here. He gets in, but there was a flag penalty tacked onto the PAT. Jacek Miller again later back to South Spencer, tries to pass it to Braden Hughes. Here's the PAT attempt on the two-point attempt, but they cannot convert. Then later, Jacek Miller picked off by Joey Brown, and they are just flying out there. Do we have a final? I don't know. We'll have to check
21-6 Tecumseh won.
All right, well, we'll keep going. We'll keep on rolling. You said Tecumseh won?
Tecumseh won.
All right, Tecumseh wins. There you have it. Fresh out. Heritage Hills now leaned heavy on the ground game as they were taking on Washington. Dalton Pledger picks up a nice run on first down right here. That would move the chains again. Pledger again. Heritage Hills goes to the house and takes it. What a play by Mr. Pledger. Washington takes over. Cooper Wright goes to the air. He does find Cordell Turner with a nice catch and run near the sideline. That results in a first down for the Hatchets. Heritage Hills, though, gets a stop, and back to the ground they go. This time it's Carson Pund with a big gainer. Heritage Hills, they were gaining all night long. 56-7 victory over Washington. That'll do it. We'll see you next time.